We all have that one person who had absolutely no idea of our existence, but we created an entire life with them in our minds. And it all happened so subconsciously that we had no idea. We have given them so much access to our own lives. They were always in our minds, they kept coming to our dreams, and we had no idea how it all happened. While the other person, they had absolutely no idea about it. And I'm talking about all those crushes, and talking about all those people you've been obsessed with, because I know I've been there, I've done that. All the people I've ever had a crush on, either I wanted to be with them or I wanted to be them. Be them was easier for me because I could be anyone I wanted to be, but be with them was a choice. It was a mutual choice because it was something that I could not decide. The other person had to decide as well. So that's where I struggled, because slowly, quietly, the feelings developed and I did not know what I was doing. I had no freaking idea about it. And saying that because I am a poet, when it comes to writing poetry, when I write about a person, when I have a muse in my mind and I write about them, I romanticize everything. I glorify the pain and I say it like it's all poetry, like it's not hurting me. It never hurted, but it did. In reality, it did. It was not always so beautiful. It was not always that romantic. It was hurting me. It was heartbreaking. It was disheartening, and I had to write about it and glorify it in such a manner that it was all poetry. And that's the curse of being a poet, I think. But that's about me. You should not do it. You should never do it. With my experience, I could just say one thing: that crushes, all the crushes, I would not say that they're all waste of time. I would say that they're just lack of information. We do not know about them, and that's why we fall for the potential of them. We do not see the reality, and we choose not to see the reality, just like they choose not to change. Because all these people, all these people you ever wanted to be with, they are emotionally unavailable, and that is something that is there, that is triggering your brain, something that is called obsession. And maybe when we call it obsession, we should not call it love, because love is so peaceful, it is so serene, that I also wrote a piece about it in 2021. You would not feel the butterflies in your stomach at all. It will not feel like a spark. It will not feel like a rock and roll. It will be serene like a river, a flowing river. It will be like the calmness of the jungle or the stillness of the jungle. And when I say this, I really mean it, because have I experienced it? Yes, in some ways I have. I know what it feels like, and I know that that person you thought had the potential, and they did not have that potential, and it broke your heart into pieces, and eventually you end up creeping them out. Why it happens, I know the reason very well, because whenever we respect somebody from the bottom of our hearts, and whenever we admire somebody, we care for them, for some reason we always end up bothering them. For some reason we always end up creeping them out, and it always makes you feel like, I wish the earth would open up and take me in, or the sky falls apart on me because I just want to disappear. That's how you feel. You feel the shame, you feel the guilt all over you whenever you say something to them, and you feel like, oh no, how they're going to respond. That's fear. And if there's some fear, if there's a matter of fear with you, I feel that it can never be love when there's fear, because it will never make you feel like whether you're doing the right thing or wrong thing. You will just be yourself in that case. Let me share my own example with you, because I try to glorify my pain as poetry. I always try to romanticize my pain as poetry, as if nothing is wrong with me, like everything is going well. And I never share who's my muse. I always write about them, and I think like writing poetry is such a way to turn your pain into poetry. And in the disguise of poetry, you don't even have to tell anybody what is happening with you. But it's not how it works, because even if you change it into another subject, the matter of the fact is that It is pain, whether you call it pain or not. So, whenever you are thinking about that one particular person, all the while, I would just like to tell you one thing, that if God wanted you to be with them, you would be with them. And if God has somehow saved you, that means that you have to wait for that one reason who's going to make sense for you. That one reason, you're going to have that one reason, and then you will realize why all of those things never worked out. Why you did not settle for that one person, and that one reason you will find for sure. And when you will find that one reason, you will think that all those crushes, everything you've ever had, like all those crushes and all those people you met and all those things, it was just a canon event. I mean, for me it was. It always has been, because let me hold your hand while I speak to you about this. If you feel you are highly, passionately, wholeheartedly thinking about someone all the while, all day and night, and you are absolutely obsessed over them, that is not love, that is obsession. And obsession is the only word that I can put over here. You are not in love, you are obsessed with the idea of love, and that person you are obsessed with is not in any way going to give you that love you're looking for. I know you are thinking that, oh, we never dated. It happens. It happens to all of us, because we're conditioned to think like that. In a room full of people, when we look around, we are more likely to fall for the emotionally unavailable people because they look mysterious and I want to check what's inside the mystery box. And it's not just you, it's me, and it's like a human nature for all of us to do that. And those emotionally unavailable people, they do not need to be fixed because they choose not to. And not you, not me, nobody can fix them. You are not looking for a nonchalant person, because the world is so big. You will find that chalant person who will so loudly speak to the world what they think about you and how they wish to take care of you. Stop looking for that nonchalant person and stop searching for all those mystery boxes. If it's meant to be, it will be. Have faith. I think there is a force beyond our control and imagination that is looking after everything. Whenever something is not happening for you, I believe in the possibility of something better happening. Whether it is a person or a path, when it is not happening, it means something better is on the way. That was it in today's video, and I hope this made sense to you guys, because I think I am better as a writer. I tried my best to confess my emotions and convey them to you guys, but I really hope that you relate to this. See you next time.